Now, here we are on Wolf Most, the Lions Bridge. You can see there are 4 lions here, metal, huge lions, which guard the bridge. Let me show you a better view. Now this is the Maria Luisa Boulevard, which is renovated. We came from over there, where is the central bus station, and now we follow the lines. As you can see, on the bottom of the street, this is a church called Sveta Petka. So this is nearly where Boulevard Maria Luisa ends. This is another very central point, and all you must do is follow the lines down there to reach Centralny Hali, the Sveta Petka, my fault, Sveta Nedelja church. But there are actually several churches down there. Sveta Nedelja is just the biggest one. And if you follow the straight line, you will reach Serdika. Now let me see first if I can shoot a route taxi. Yes, I can see 2 of them. Now first one is over there in the center of the view. Actually, white vans. This is what we are talking about, white vans. Now another one is coming. They have red, usually, numbers on them. Now I will follow one of them so you will get the idea. Now this is a route taxi. We call it marшрутно taxi. This is another public transportation. They are cheaper than the usual taxis, the yellow ones, but they follow a certain route and only that route. So if this route is okay for you, you can board. Otherwise, get a normal taxi. Okay, this is another route taxi. Otherwise, board a yellow taxi, or this is a trolley, or this is a bus, or just walk. Now I will go down there to the central hall so I can show you more of Sofia. And another very important thing to remember: don't hang out for a long time here, because this place is said to be habitated by the best thieves in Sofia. Now another route taxi, and here on the other part, exactly here of the Lions Bridge, one of these route taxis can take you to Benkovsky neighborhood, and this is where the Svetimina monastery is. Now Svetimina monastery is one very nice place to visit in Sofia. It's a little bit distant from the center, but it's a nice place to see. Now we continue to Centralny Hali. Now you may wonder why there is no much transport today in Sofia, but the truth is that today is Sunday, 2 p.m. So usually in the weekend Sofia is almost dead, speaking of streets, but during the weekdays it is a real nightmare. So you will experience a lot of traffic problems here, but today we can enjoy the view. Forgot to mention that some of these street innovations will stay for a long time because they actually dig to create new subway stations which will last about 4 years. Now I would like to show you something very typical about this city. Now what you see is a bank. Looks nice, a bank office. And actually always the first floor of buildings is made to look nice. But if you look up there, you see crap, because nobody pay attention to what the other part of the buildings looks like. By the way, this is typical architecture of Sofia from probably the beginning of the last century. What is known as the Tsar times. Okay. Now this is Centralni Hali, or translated it is Central Halls. It is an ancient marketplace. If you go inside, this is a renovated building, you can still find a marketplace, just it looks much more modern. By the way, on the second floor there is a fish pavilion and they sell not bad stuff to eat. One of the places that you can eat for cheap. Let's continue. There, now you see the mosque. It is very ancient and it's a working one actually. But I will show you now something much more interesting. I used to shoot it 2 days ago, but I will go now again. It is right to the left. I'll remember that this is still Boulevard Maria Luisa, continuing down there. But here, before the mosque, we will go to the left because I would like to show you something else. Oh yes, actually this is very central place for tramway stations. Actually from here you may take... No, it's still renovated actually, just follow me. Forgot to say that it took me about another 5 minutes from Lions Bridge to the Central Halls, which makes about 10, or if you're slow, 15 minutes total from the central bus station to Central Halls. Now, this is a place where you can buy tickets. Remember this logo. This is the logo of the transport officials. And this is the place that I wanted to show you. Now this is a mineral spring with hot mineral water. There is water every day 24/7, always hot. You can drink. You can come in the middle of the night and have hot mineral water. Actually, a little story about Sofia. Now, who is Sofia? Sofia is the name of the daughter of a noble. I'm not quite sure. I have to check this. Who is the nobleman? But she came here exactly for this spring. And this is where the city took the name from this girl. Actually, the ancient name of city of Sofia is Serdika. There is also the name Serdec. This is another subject and it's not subject of this movie, so probably I can tell you more in another movie. But now, since I'm a little bit tired, hope you appreciate, by the way, this movie, and I will continue to show you something else. You still follow the same street. Two minutes more. I will shorten it. Now, these are remains of the ancient castle of the city of Sofia. This is actually the rest of the northeast corner of the castle wall of Serdika, with a round tower which is viewable right there. It is built on the 2nd century, and after the destruction in 3rd century it was rebuilt with bricks and stones, and in 5th century it is built the inner brick field. It was also used later in the centuries by the Bulgarians. Now, what I do is I try to make all this tour in one straight line. Now we will turn and take back for a little while. I will shorten the path a little bit from here to show you one subway with more remains of the castle of Sofia. Now this is the typical street of Sofia, a small one.